Do you reckon you're an indie wrestling expert? Well, you have the opportunity to find out tonight as we're playing trivia on Ring Respect Radio. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Boom, just like that, it's Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's party time with us on the top of your screen. We're the Video Bros. I'm Bobby Munson, and the man over to the side of me, you know him, he is the man with the angelic voice. He is Papa Smokes. Papa Smokes, happy Thursday. How you doing, brother?
All right, Munson, happy Thursday, and happy Thursday to everybody watching out there, all our trivia people, and all the wrestling people as well. We got some guests tonight. We're going to have some fun.
As always, we're going to have a blast coming back. A very big regular here on Trivia Night. Looking to win back a title or win back that title, I believe, this time around, if I'm not mistaken. It's Lauren. Good night, Lauren. How are you doing this evening?
Hi, everything's been A-okay here. And how are you doing, Mr. Bobby?
I'm doing quite well. I'm doing very well because it's Thursday night and I get to hang out with these wonderful people that I enjoy my time with. Joining us for the very first time on Trivia, you may have seen him joining myself and Astrid on Killer Cuts when we reviewed Final Destination Bloodlines. And I want him to tell our audience a little bit more about himself. Jamie, introduce yourself to the Ring Respect audience.
It's Friday morning for me. I'm down in Australia and I review movies and TV and do interviews and stuff on Prairie magazine and create Australian wrestling cards for Oz Rest Cards.
Fantastic. Absolutely love it. We got Zach Minger always joining us in the house to let us know what national day it is. Apparently it's National Raspberries and Cream Day today. Thank you, Zach, for that bit of information. Might have to take you up on that one right there. Andre C. not joining on the screen, but he is in the chat here tonight. Andre, are you participating, playing for the YouTube title? We also got Astrid joining us up in the house. Astrid, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us here tonight. Absolutely appreciate it. This is going to be fun. We're going to focus mainly on indie, not mainly. We're focusing all on indie wrestling tonight. As Andre's saying, he can't defend his title. He'll be back next time to face off with whoever wins tonight to see who the real champ is. Forfeiting his title this time around. What a shame. Oh, well, we'll catch you next time, Andre. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Really do appreciate it. I do got to say this, Pop Smokes, before we get started on the trivia side, as always, I got to get the plug in. I got to mention to the people, if you're in the Saskatoon area and you want to join live indie wrestling, you're going to want to join us on Saturday, September the 6th, as Prairie Pro Wrestling presents Los Slamtos with that big main event, Papa Smokes. We know Michael Allen, Richard Clark going to be defending the Prairie Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against the Academy graduate himself, Riley Cruz. It's going to be one hell of a show. Tickets are almost all sold out on the seat side of things. You might be lucky if you message us to still grab a couple more of the seats that are left. Very, very soon, general admission standing room only will go on sale. And I'm telling you, don't wait around. Those tickets are going to sell right out as we are on our final stop to the Ring of Horrors. And you know the Ring of Horrors is our biggest show of the year. So make sure that you're checking out what's going on before we get to that biggest show. Pop Smokes, I'm excited. I know you are excited for more Prairie Pro Wrestling action.
Very much so. And we just had a busy time last weekend with 3 shows in one weekend. Very good time, very busy time for us. But we got another important card coming up and a big championship match. Can't wait for that. You know, the Video Bros will be out there in full force.
You bet they will. And again, anybody who wants to join us here tonight on the trivia side of things, you can join us either on YouTube or Twitch to play along in the chat, multiple choice questions, as I try to navigate this thing that I can't. They've changed StreamYard so much, I don't even know where half the buttons are anymore, but I'm just trying to find the pesky rules because, you know, we got to get the pesky rules out of the way as we bring it up on your screen. Number one rule on our trivia is always, number one, get Papa Smokes a beer.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. All right. Number two, please refrain from looking up the answers. We know you can Google them. You can whatever AI search them, whatever it is you're doing, especially you kids out there. Just play for fun. It's all good. It's multiple choice. Have a good time. Don't be a cheater. We know we've had a couple here before, but it's all good. We're moving on from it. And we've cleared Ed out of here to make sure that he can't screw with me here tonight.
Ed being the problem? Oh, yeah. It's
Ed and I, we've had our issues on Ring Respect lately. Number three, you will only have about 60 seconds to answer the questions. Number four, each player is entitled to one use of repeat the question. In the case of an ad break coming up on the Twitch side of things, I guess you should have subbed to us on Twitch. No, I'm kidding. I will give you the opportunity to use a free repeat of the question if there is an ad over on the Twitch side. Number five, each player is entitled to one challenge per game. If you think that I have answered incorrectly, you may throw down a challenge. If I choose to accept the challenge and you are correct on it, then you will be awarded the point and get your challenge back. If your challenge is overruled, you will lose your challenge for the rest of the game, so use it wisely. Number six, cut chat promos, but keep them respectful. And number seven, keep it fun and intoxicated. It's the day before the weekend. We're here to have some fun, and for some of us, in the case of Jamie, it's already the weekend, so let's get that party started. It's going to be a blast. The Mangler joining us. I hope the Mangler's playing tonight. What do you think? Mangler's got to get in on this this YouTube opportunity here, I think.
Get in there, Mangler.
We'll put Astrid in there because I'm not letting Astrid get away with it. So we at least got a couple. We're running unopposed on the Twitch side, but we'll see if anybody wants to steal that Twitch title or if it's going to remain Mangton by the time we're done this thing. But no time like the presents. I say we start asking some questions. Oh, hold on here. We got a comment from the Mangler, and we can't let this one go. It says, 2 beers for Papa, please and thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. If you insist. 2 beers.
Hell yeah.
Pop. I don't know, Pop. Can you handle 2 beers at the same time? I don't know. I've been drinking with you before. Can you take 2 at once?
Munson, do you not know me at all after all this time?
All right, I believe it. Papa Smokes, the beer drinking expert over there. Let's see how well he knows his independent wrestling, though, as we put him to task along with everybody else. Here we go with question number 1: which indie promotion was co-founded by Gabe Sapolsky in 2002 after his time with ECW? Was it A, Combat Zone Wrestling, B, Ring of Honor, C, Chikara, or D, IWA Mid-South? Time starts now. And I don't know if we have any experts up in the house on this stuff. I know I would have been probably completely lost had I not been the one to write these questions here tonight. Which is exactly why I have to go back to my answer key at the same time, too, because I need to know what the answers are to the questions I wrote here. All right. Everyone here, I think, has got their answers in. Let's have a look at the chat. Where's the STG? We got STG in the house now. Now we've got somebody playing on the Twitch side. Twitch had opposed.
Yeah.
Oh, Andre's taking a crack at the YouTube one here, so I'm gonna have to put Andre down there. Put STG on the Twitch side of things. There we go. Now we got some action hopping up in here. We got some answers coming in. STG, you still have a chance. A, B, C, or D. I'll allow you to get that answer in, my friend. Andre's going to come to Twitch knowing I'm here. Just play it out. Oh, he's played it out. Okay, so we've got our answers. We're going to call it. We're going to start. Let's start with the new guy on the block here tonight. Jamie, what is your answer to this one?
B, Ring of Honor.
B, Ring of Honor. Okay, let's go to Lauren. Lauren.
Just because I really like the promotion, C, Chikara.
All right, Papa Smokes.
Going with B, Ring of Honor also.
B, Ring of Honor. Okay. Andre also said B, Ring of Honor. Astrid also said B, Ring of Honor.
Definitely B.
STG said C, but the answer is B. It is Ring of Honor. So anybody who went with Ring of Honor is going to be picking up the big point here to kick things off. So that means we have got Papa Smokes for one. We got Jamie for one. Astrid's got one. Andre's got one. STG running unopposed, and he still doesn't have a point. That seems like a typical Thursday here on trivia night for STG. STG, you got a whole lot of catching up to do to yourself already, my friend. All right. Question number 2 is coming up. We've actually got 11 questions here tonight, so we've got a packed show here for you. Question number 2 is up on your screen. What is the name of the popular annual PWG tournament known for launching many careers? Is it A, Super X Cup, B, Battle Los Angeles, C, King of Indies, or D, Indie Mania? Time starts now. And yes, Andre mentioning on the previous question, Chikara is actually by Mike Quackenbush. Thanks.
Thank you, Andre.
It's not like that could potentially ruin any future questions here tonight. So thank you, Andre. Really appreciate you doing that. All right, we got answers coming in on the YouTube side so far. STG, I'm always waiting on you. All right, there's STG's answer. Okay, I think we could call a halt on that one, and we'll go to Big Papa first. Big Papa, what do you got on this one?
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with B on this one as well.
B on this one. All right,
Yep.
Lauren.
B as well, Battle of LA.
All right, Jamie.
Yeah, also B. That's actually one I traveled to.
Fantastic. All right. The answer has been given. And yes, across the YouTube side and the Twitch side, B's all around. And that is the answer. So everybody picking up a point here on question number 2. Look at you, Papa Smokes, getting 2 points right off the hop. I'm impressed. Well, we got SDG. Battle of LA is the best sounding name, so I chose it. Okay,
Fair enough.
Come on. That was like a tee up, SDG. Man, these are only going to get harder from here. You're already guessing on the Battle of Los Angeles. All right. Well, let's see what he does when we go over to this next question. I'm going to make sure I get the right answer key up here, too, because I know that I have to rewrite this one. Which of these wrestlers did hold the CZW World Heavyweight Championship? Was it
Oh, my
A,
God. Did you just see Zed?
I'm Canadian.
ZA.
Yeah, ZA. Was it A, fellow Canadian Kevin Steen, B, Adam Cole, C, John Moxley, or D, fellow Canadian Kyle O'Reilly? Now I'm getting tongue twisted. Thanks. Your time starts now. As STG is reminding us, proper pronunciation of the words.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. Okay. We're going to take it aside. We're going to take a teeny tiny aside about this.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Teeny tiny
Fair.
aside. Just go on a journey with me here. So say you're an animator in Japan and you're working for Hayao Miyazaki. Are you working for Studio Ghibli or Studio Ghibli? Right? No one's really entirely sure. But we look at it this way, really. It's yes, it would be Ghibli if you were in Italy and it was taken from that word. But since they're not, and since it comes from Miyazaki-san's mouth himself, it's Ghibli or Ghibli. Do you disrespect Miyazaki-san by saying it incorrectly and being disrespectful to their culture? Or do you continue to pronounce things in a way where the culture you're trying to discuss it with won't understand what you're talking about?
That's a good question, but I also counter
It's kind of the GIF and GIF argument where
That's
even
what I
the
was
owner
thinking.
says it's GIF, and I'm like, no.
We are GIF. This is a GIF household. Thank you very much. No son, daughter, or non-binary delight of mine will ever call it a GIF. Thank you.
I was going to counter this, and I think I'm too drunk to even remember what my counter was at this point. So I think we're just going to get to answering the question. We're going to start with Lauren on this one to give us an answer.
For sure. It's Mox.
All right. Jamie?
Mox held a belt with
I'd
them.
say Moxley
I'm not
as well.
sure if it was heavy, but he had a belt. Yeah.
And Papa Smokes?
Because of all the Canadian talk, I wanted to pick a Canadian, so D, Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh.
I like
one
him.
of my favorite Kyles.
I like him a lot, but I wish I could give you the point, Papa Smokes, but I can't. Anybody who picks Z,
Z.
I'm done. I'm out. Mic drop. I'm out of here. No, C.
It's a lot of
Anyone
multiple choice, Munson. You need 26 answers now.
Yeah, damn it, Bobby's right. No, here we go. Okay, the answer is John Moxley. I'm not even using letters anymore. To hell with the letters. John Moxley's the answer. If you said that one, you're getting the point. So pretty much points across the board, except for Papa Smokes. Sorry, Papa Smokes.
I didn't know anyway.
Even STG got that one right.
You say even like he hasn't held the title before.
He hasn't actually. I don't think he has.
I thought he did once.
No, I'm pretty sure, and it probably will happen here again, is that we'll delay just long enough that Dara Basing will pop into Twitch out of nowhere and just clean the rest of the board and take the title out from under him. And yeah, remember Halloween last year, Papa Smokes did the heel turn.
I was there for that.
Yes. That was a fun time.
God.
Yes, he did heel turn on you, SDG. It was a very fun moment here on Trivia History. Going to question number 4. Before AEW, where did the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega most notably wrestle together as a trio? Was it A, Dragon Gate USA, B, Impact Wrestling, C, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, or D, New Japan and ROH crossover? Time starts now.
Munson, you're messing with me with these questions. You know I'm not going to know any answers to anything about the Young Bucks or Kenny Omega. God damn it.
You've heard their names before, Pop Smokes. You can make a guess.
Fellow Canadian, though.
Yeah, well, we don't claim Kenny Omega.
Papa Smokes.
Wait, Impact is TNA, right?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I should have put DNA, but yes.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, we've got STG. Look at STG being the early one in on this one. I'm impressed, man. Your game is coming together nicely. I appreciate that.
He's not Googling them anymore.
Yeah, he said just going for the straight guess right off the hop. Love it. Andre's gonna counter you there, Papa Smokes. Andre feels very different to you, so
if it means that he's a Winnipegger as well, that's my old city,
Winnipeg. So. Is that what you guys call them?
Winnipeggers? Yeah.
Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Papa Smokes is a Winnipegger.
Yeah, he's a Pegger.
Things I didn't know until right now.
Canada is a place.
It's with peggers, with Winnipeggers, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
And when it gets cold, we call them winter peggers.
Much shorter and stockier than the rest, but it's cold. It's cold. Yep. It happens to everyone. It's fine.
STG dropping facts. They got the most mosquitoes in the summer. Book it.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I didn't know that.
Yep.
They're just called
All right. Oh yeah, we didn't even get to the answers on this one yet, but the chat's already in. I think everyone else is in. So Papa Smokes, from one pegger to another out there, why don't you tell the people the answer to this question?
All right, I'm putting my peg on letter D, NJPW.
That's funny. Oh, look, I told you Dar Amazing would come in. Dar, just so you know, STG dares you to challenge him on the Twitch side as well, too. I called it. I said Dar Amazing would come
Bobby. You're so mean, Bobby.
STG, let me win by default. All right, Papa Smokes went D. Let's go to Lauren next.
D.
Jamie?
C, PWG.
Okay. And it looks like I think I got D across the board here from everybody in the chat. So, yes, it is the case. D is the answer to the question. And we will give a point to... We got one for Lauren, one for Big Papa. Astrid still rolling with 4. Andre with 4. Dara gets the first point over on the YouTube side and has now joined the Twitch side, like I suggested. So we will see if
Can I challenge that one?
Yes, you can. Yes.
There's a very famous photo of the Young Bucks and Kevin Steen from PWG as Mount Rushmore.
Yes, but where did they most notably wrestle together? If you ever see them doing pre AEW stuff, where the pictures, where's the video, it's always either an ROH event or an NJPW event, because that's where they were at the time signed. It's not that the Massies didn't do work for Impact, but it wasn't what they were known for.
Yeah, I just don't think they wrestled as a trio that much in ROH and New Japan. They were kind of separate entities.
All right, I'm just going to double check something here. I mean, it's not that they didn't pair up in PWG. I'm seeing here quite a lot of information that says to the contrary, that they did wrestle a lot in PW in there as well too, as a trio. So
Mount Rushmore of pro wrestling.
You should have that point, mate.
I think that's a fair challenge, and I think I'm going to have to give the point here on that one. So Jamie gets the challenge back and the point back as well too. So that would put Jamie at 4 on the Jamie's got the lead on YouTube on screen here. We've got Astrid and Andre in a tie with 4 points each on YouTube, and STG with a 3-0 lead over on Twitch so far.
I'm an idiot. I read the question wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, I read Kevin Steen. Why did I read Kevin Steen? And then we talked about Kenny Omega.
Oh, because I did actually see where it said they had wrestled there, but I don't know. What do we say?
All still 3-pointers, or
I'm
going to Winnipeg?
I read the question wrong.
That's going to be the word of the night, Winnipeg.
Yeah, Kenny Omega.
Fuck you, dude.
Bad timing.
STG, you got the point. You got 3, my friend. You got 3. All right. We're back to 3 each on the YouTube side. We're on even playing grounds. It's fair. I won't, you know what? In all fairness, I'm going to give the challenge back in this case as well too. Just, I'm feeling generous. Let's give the challenge back. We're going to start right back from it. Tied up on the screen, 3 points apiece. And moving on to question number 5 of the night. Which indie promotion was co-founded by Andre's giveaway answer from earlier on, Mike Quackenbush, and known for its comic book storytelling? Was it A, Beyond Wrestling, B, GCW, C, Chikara, or D, AIW? Thanks, Andre. Time starts now to get the answer right. Andre, I think I said you have 4 points, buddy.
Yeah, both Andre and
Astrid.
Astrid are sitting at 4.
Yep. I got you down for 4 points. Don't worry, Andre. I wouldn't do that to you. I only deduct points from Ed, and he's not here.
You can deduct points ahead of time. So when he shows up with like a bank of -4 points, and he has to make it up.
From every wrong challenge presented before me tonight, Ed gets a -2 points at the next trivia night.
Since this question is kind of a given, I just got to go and grab a package from the front door.
That's fair. I'll just give you your point. Anyway, why don't I just say it because it is a given. Andre gave it away earlier in the night and helped everybody out in advance. And everybody also said, C, Mike Quackenbush. So we're going to get points across the board. No real challenge in there, I don't think. Although I can't be mad. I can't be mad. We said it was indie wrestling, and all Andre did was drop some facts. He didn't know what I had written down here. So it is what it is. As we just wait for Jamie to return, we will get on with number 6. There we go. Jamie back in the fold. We go back to the chat. No, Andre, I'm not even mad. I think it's hilarious that out of 11 questions that early on in, you're spitting facts about one of the answers later on in my thing. It was quite funny. I actually enjoy it. Now, if it was Ed, I'd have a problem with it. But Andre, we can let you off the hook. Question number 6, though, is what promotion did DEFY help popularize with the big gay brunch events? Was it A, GCW, B, NWA, C, DEFY, or D, AAW? I see a big smile on Lauren's face there, knowing the answer to this one, I'm sure. And I'm sure the chat, I'm sure everybody probably knows this. That would be my best guess.
GCW is where Effie does his events.
Quite notably. Papa Smokes, what was your answer?
Yeah, I'm down with number 8, letter A, I should say.
Fair enough. Jamie?
Yep, GCW.
Fair enough. Well, look, Zach Minger now getting in here after dropping that fact about National Strawberry and Cream Day earlier on, getting a point there. Or, yeah, A for Zach. We got Dara coming in, getting the right answer. Andre and Astrid picking up more points themselves. And everybody in the chat as well, too.
Damn, this is the best I've done in a long time. Maybe cheating doesn't always help you prosper. Knock
Say
on
that.
wood for
Look
that.
at that.
Damn.
STG, what's the deal here, man? NWA? I don't know, man. I don't know if Billy Corgan's ever had the big gay lunch on his programming before, but I could be wrong. I'm not that hardcore about indies. Well, sir, we need to have a conversation about what show you happen to be watching right now, because I'm not sure if you understand. This happens to be the home of indie wrestling talk, Ring Respect Radio. And you know the Pop Smokes and I love our indie wrestling, and that's what we're hitting you with tonight. You're lucky I just didn't make it 11 questions about PPW and just hand the belt right over to Papa Smokes over there.
Hopefully I'd get them all, yeah.
That would be fucking terrible if you didn't. That would be the worst thing I've ever seen. Yeah, the company you work for, and you get like 2 points out of the whole situation.
There's a lot of matches to remember. We call them all.
There is. Challenge me on it. See if I can remember them all. Well, that's for another night, though. Question number 7. Who was the inaugural Ring of Honor World Champion in 2002? Was it A, CM Punk, B, Bryan Danielson, C, Low-Ki, or D, Samoa Joe? Time starts now.
Seems
Who
like
the
one I should
hell
know.
is 23 years into their career? Oh.
Yeah, 20. Well, they don't have to be 23 years into their career now. They could be retired.
Yeah,
Semi-retired. Answers coming in from the chat. You got to be kidding me, SGG. Seriously, bro. Are you you're taking a real dig at me here tonight, aren't you? Who's
maybe he knows him as Senshi.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Warrior.
All right, I think we're gonna lock in those answers. And yeah, as Astrid says, tough choices, and STG coming in with no troll. Okay.
Oh, watch some of his notable matches, STG. You're in for a good time.
Yeah. ADHD went WTF. Yeah, I agree with Bob Smokes. Go check out some low-key matches. But with that said, let's start with Jamie on this one. What you got for an answer for me?
C, Low-Ki.
All right. Lauren?
C, Low-Ki. I have to, stick with the love you were showing him, because damn, I'm pissed that STG hasn't seen his stuff. It makes me feel so old.
Papa Smokes?
I went with B, Danielson.
Okay. It's funny you say he feels so old, because STG's like in that same age bracket and everything. Like STG knows old stuff, just apparently not Low-Ki. Low-Ki slipped through the cracks. But the answer is C, Low-Ki. So it looks like we are linked across the board, other than STG and Papa Smokes, the only ones that didn't get that one this time. So that puts us at a tie between Jamie and Lauren.
Surprising person from that list. It's the one you wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
He didn't like to stick to the script all that much, Low-Ki. I'm not sure how many companies would want to book him as champion.
STG says he's too old, so don't worry, Lauren. I mean, STG, are you really as old as you claim? I haven't put it together. You seem like you got an old soul sometimes, but I can't figure it out. And you haven't ever admitted to me exactly what age bracket you're in. 39. Look at you. You old
little baby. Ooh, your baby is pacifier. It's so tiny and young.
I like how he says that with this crew on screen right now. But yeah, let's move on to another question before it gets to my old man nap time already. Question number 8 is, which of these indie promotions is based in the Pacific Northwest? Is it A, DEFY Wrestling, B, AIW, C, CZW, or D, AAW? Your time starts now.
A&W? What?
AIW.
I'm getting hungry here, Munson.
You're thinking with your stomach right now, not with your
I know.
Like SDG, A&W.
He knows. They have those in America.
Okay. I think I know this one.
You know what? I've watched videos recently on YouTube where Americans react to Canadian things, and while they do have A&W in the States, it's not the same as ours. And our menu is completely different than what it is in the US. And they don't, at this Papa Smokes, they don't have A&W root beer.
What?
Yes. No A&W root beer and an A&W in the US.
That's
it's
insane.
no wonder they're always so angry. They have not experienced A&W root beer.
A&W, we have A&Ws in the US.
Yeah,
we also have the actual bottled product too. So yeah, we have them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard Americans reacting, saying it's not the same or that the menu's completely different or something like that entirely.
It might be, but I mean, yay franchise and whatever the government will let them put into meat. I mean,
yeah.
As an Australian, I would just say I despise root beer.
Really?
Is that right, eh?
Oh.
Everybody over here gets like offended.
The first time I came over, I was like, I'm going to get a root beer. And I had one sip and went, no, not for me.
What kind did you get? Now that's super important.
And a fountain root beer at the airport.
That's not necessarily going to be good anyway.
It just immediately was like, nope, not for me.
Fair. It is a strong taste.
See, one of the favorites here, especially at our A&Ws, is they used to, I don't know if they still do, but they would have mugs that they would keep in the freezer. So you would get a frosted mug and you would get the A&W root beer and they would add a scoop of vanilla ice cream to it to make a root beer float. And it was delightful. Absolutely delightful. Oh, and I'm being told they still do. So, well, yeah, finally had a mug that was
mug is like super mid.
And while everybody's making me hungry talking about A&W now and making me want a root beer instead of what I'm drinking here right in front of me, we got to get back to the answer to this one. So let's start with Papa Smokes. What do you got?
I'm taking A, DEFY.
All right, Lauren.
A few of my favorite wrestlers from the Pacific Northwest have also been through DEFY. So I say A, DEFY.
All right, Jamie.
Yep, I was DEFY as well.
All right, and it seems like across the board in the chat, everybody going with A as well, too. I'm just confirming that. Yeah, everybody gets a point. Everybody on the board on that one. So just to recap where we're at so far, we have got a two-way tie between Jamie and Lauren. Bob Smokes trailing by 1 point on the YouTube side. Astrid and Andre are in a deadlock at the moment. Zach's picked up a few points. Dara's got 5 over there. STG rocking 4 points and Dara rocking 4 points on the Twitch side of things. So we do need to find our winner. STG picked AIW, didn't he? No, he was joking about A and W, but afterwards he actually put the letter A. So he did get the right answer in there. So we'll give it to him as much as you want to chop him down a little bit there. So yeah. And Mangler saying big fan of the sarsaparilla.
Yes, good point.
Well, not so much there, Lauren.
Not a huge fan of sarsaparilla. Not much fan of rhubarb. Not a huge fan of chicory. All of the stuff in the southern mid-east. Not great.
STG, we find all the best ways on trivia to make cringe faces. No matter how it happens, we will always have those moments here every time we do trivia. Andre is a Canadian asking what sarsaparilla is. Like, I don't know about this guy anymore. Pop Smokes, what do you think?
No, he's free to ask, but I don't even know what it is all that much. I know the taste of it.
Google that shit. But yes, we do have Zaxby's down here. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we still got 3 more questions. Hopefully we can break some of these tiebreakers right now because I didn't come prepared for tiebreakers. So we'll have to figure something out. We're going to be having co-champions or something going down here tonight. Question number 9. Which indie wrestler is known for the catchphrase, "You're going to get your fucking head kicked in"? Is it A, Bryan Danielson, B, Chris Hero, C, John Moxley, or D, Eddie Kingston? Your time starts now. Oh, got answers coming in already. People know this one. Pretty sure they do. In fact, this is same popular answer across the board here from the chat so far. We appear to have lost Big Papa. He's gone to Google it somewhere else in the house right now just to double check. STG, are you going with your first answer, or are you going with that second one there, man? Astrid saying process of elimination for her.
Really?
And
I'm stunned.
No, I'm shocked. This should be just like right in the front. Oh, no, I know why. Because I know who all she watches and what all she watches. And yeah, if I'm correct, everybody on this list, except Chris Hero, has had time in AEW. And like they've done all their biggest hits, all these guys have. And yeah. So it's very interesting. Very interesting to see him go the way he goes with that. And it's interesting because you would think Astrid would know this.
Well, we know the chat has all gone with the exact same answer, so there may or may not be points across the board there. But let's find out up in the house here. Starting with Jamie. Jamie, who was the answer to this one?
Bryan Danielson.
All right, Lauren.
Yes.
Papa Spokes. That's yeses across the board. Everybody picking up points here. Bryan Danielson will kick your fucking head in. And we've seen him do it many times to many opponents over the years. And that means we are still...
in AEW.
Which one?
The
yes chant?
No,
they don't.
The crowd chanted it.
Oh yeah, the crowd does it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he said it on AEW, but the crowd definitely has.
Yeah,
and he's done the physical part of the chant, but he hasn't ever yelled it. No, they use "kick your fucking head in" as his catchphrase in AEW.
Yeah, and that was always the precursor to, as people know it, BS kicks. So eventually, because that is obviously it's where people got to know him, they got a little bit more familiar with him. But yes, from the indie side of thing, that is what. And he said it without the F word. So he didn't want to drop any F bombs, even though everybody else in AEW is dropping F bombs like it's HBO television or something like that. In a promo. Okay.
No, like in the show for sure. It's I'm gonna kick your fucking head in.
See, I'd love to see an AEW showdown between Andre and Lauren one of these times. It would be very, very interesting. Andre's a tough cookie to beat in these things, I tell you.
He's so good at this. No, it's absurd. He's really good at this. I would probably not do well.
All right. Well, let's find out how well everyone's going to do with question number 10 right there on your board. In 2020, which indie promotion helped keep wrestling active during the pandemic with outdoor shows at the Collective? Was it A, Shimmer, B, GCW, C, Black Label Pro, or D, Warrior Wrestling? Time starts now. I mean, there was a few companies that kept open during this time, but definitely only one in particular known for being at the Collective. I know Papa Spokes and I very much, that was around the time or just before that we started calling MLW stuff, doing a lot more with MLW, and they, worked their way through that time, empty arena matchups for a while there and everything. And, it was a tough time in the wrestling industry, but we all made do, and wrestlers gave us their best, and got a credit for that, getting out there, and despite there being no audiences, still trying to give us their all.
MLW was taping their shows in that, it looked like a nightclub or a strip bar kind of. Do you remember that, Munson? It had the little high seats and the little sections and everything. It was like a nightclub kind of.
Yeah, it was something. But I mean, other than that, then they did what was it, that Filthy Island, or Tom Lawler's Filthy Island, was it? Where they
Yeah.
pre-taped it out there and had him with his ring, his ropeless wrestling ring out in the island that had the beat up dirty couch on the side for people to watch, and they had the old ghetto blaster that they put people's tapes in to play their entrance music, and Zenshi dropped out of a tree to land on his opponent out of nowhere when they did his introduction. So
And then the Von Erichs,
show.
The Von Erichs smashed their truck into the ring and the show was over.
Yeah, yeah. Ghetto blaster indeed, STG. We're going way back with that one. Now that's a term I haven't heard in years. Well, we are in that same age bracket, my friend, so you will hear it on this show. Gotta love Filthy Island. Yes, it was something to behold anyway, Andre, but that's a question for another time. We want to go to the answers on this one, and this time I'm going to go over to Lauren first.
I have no idea in any respects, but I will say GC Dub because I know that they ran some. I just don't know when.
Jamie?
Like in one part of 2020 they were running.
Yeah, I would say GCW just because of the collective. I know that's their thing.
Okay. Papa Smokes?
Yeah, going with that same logic, I'm with the GCW.
All right. And GCW is the answer. GCW at the collective has become a very famous, well-known thing, and it started in 2020. So that's points across the board, except for on the side of STG, who is now trailing on Twitch to Dara, like I predicted. STG, man, you were supposed to prove me wrong, brother. You're supposed to prove me wrong. And I haven't even created you an emote to get under my skin like I have one for you for Ed. You don't get a Bobby emote. You just get your hater Ed emote. It's the most popular emote we have on Twitch these days. It's the most used is this one right here, actually, the one of Ed as baby hater Ed. It is very, very popular, and Ed still claims he's going to send his lawyers after me for that one, but I don't see Ed or his lawyer here tonight, so I just don't care. Use it up, people. Use it up. And yes, like SDG said, he subs to our channel on Twitch specifically for that emote.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and his 2-cent lawyer, Lionel Hutz. Yes, he keeps threatening him on me. Just hasn't happened. I'll see when he finally comes around to it. But we got at least one more question to ask here, and then I might be scrambling if I don't break some of these tiebreakers. So question number 11, which Canadian indie promotion based in Montreal helped launch the careers of stars like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn? Was it A, Prairie Pro Wrestling, B, Smash Wrestling, C, IWS Syndicate? Yeah, I've only got the 3 options this time. Not much here in Canada. I think what it actually is I forgot to put the letter D in there, and it doesn't happen to be the answer, so fuck it. Now you get 3 choices. Yes, oh my, you're right, Astrid. Yes, it's a tough one because, y'all just aren't supporting the Canadian indies like you should be. We have a blast out here. Oh, look who's here. It's Auntie Collins joining. Auntie, you came in at the last question.
Yes.
But Auntie, we would love to have you back on trivia sometime soon again as well, too. We'd love to have you here, but thank you for joining us in the chat. Absolutely love seeing you here. Well, Astrid saying that she might lose her streak here with this one. We do have a couple of, mostly the same answer for most people. Weirdly enough, nobody's picked Prairie Pro Wrestling, Papa Smokes. I don't know what they're thinking. I mean, the known prairies of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and they just don't want to pick it. It's phenomenal. All right, Papa Smokes, let them know which one it might be that's not Prairie Pro Wrestling.
Okay, well, it might be B, Smash Wrestling.
All right, fair guess, Papa Smokes. Lauren?
Well, I am absolutely 100% torn between Smash and IWS, but I will go with Smash because it's cooler to say.
Cool. Jamie?
I think it's IWS.
All right. And I can tell you that based on the answers, we definitely have a winner on screen. because we had a difference of opinion there. So the winner of our on-screen trivia is our very special guest, Jamie. IWS is the answer, and that is enough to tip the scales. Smash Wrestling is actually based out of Ontario, Canada, while IWS is in Montreal, Quebec. So anybody who did pick B would be correct. So we will have points for Dara. Look, Andre, sir, you got it right. That means you're the champ again on YouTube, buddy. I'm pretty sure of it. I just have to double check here. Oh, no, hold on. No, Asher got it. Never mind. I'm wrong. I jumped the gun. I apologize. We have a tie. All right. We need to figure out this tie. But on the Twitch side of things, we have a winner. So let me correct myself here. We have a winner on the Twitch side, and it is Dara Amazing winning the Twitch side of the fence here. So Dara Amazing, the new Twitch chat champion of the world. STG, sorry, I screwed you over one more time, my friend. Tag champions?
Ooh.
Maybe. I don't know. I think I should throw them. Okay, you can be co-champions, but I still kind of want to see who could maybe get some sort of a tiebreaker here.
I've got a good Australian indie wrestling question for them.
Love it. We're going to hit them with an Australian wrestling question. Jamie, ask this question.
Who is the current PWA or Soul of PWA champion? Robbie Eagles, the Tuck Man, or Jessica Troy?
I haven't kept up shit, but I know those names.
Yeah, so do I.
Mine would be purely guess at this point, but I want to say Jessica Troy. I would pick Jessica Troy. Don't say it just yet because we got Astrid's answer. We want to get Andre's answer in there. Hopefully, you pick somebody. Okay, we got different answers, so we'll see if one of them happens to be right. Jamie, who's the answer?
The Tuck Man.
Oh, so we don't have a winner because we both picked the opposite. Astrid picked Jessica Troy and Robbie Eagles from Andre.
It was Robbie Eagles until last Friday.
Oh no. All right. Do you got another one for us?
Who is the current MCW Inter-Commonwealth champion?
Ooh.
Is it Ricky South, Adam Brooks, or Charlie Evans?
Okay, Munson, we've seen Adam Brooks before. He's an impressive specimen.
Yeah. Again, I know the names. I've seen the names. I haven't kept up recently is the biggest problem. That's where I'm letting this down. We haven't even brushed up on our Riot City wrestling recently, Papa Smokes, either.
Yeah, I know.
That's another one we need to catch up on as well, too. All right, we got an answer from Astrid and from Andre. Jamie, hit him with it. What's the answer?
Adam Brooks.
All right, so with that said, your winner overall is Andre C. picking Adam Brooks.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's got the same problem. Yes, so much to catch up on, and always great indie wrestling to watch. And we love reviewing it here on the channel. We've got Pops, we got awesome stuff coming up out of our friends out of New Zealand. We're going to be reviewing them mid-month here, SPW, with the Southern Rumble coming up. I don't know if you saw this, Pop Spokes, but Big J Rilla is entering the Southern Rumble in his SPW debut coming up.
Good luck throwing that guy out.
He's as wide as he is tall and unstoppable, a mountain of a man. But they got some beef in that Southern Rumble this year. And keep in mind, a good friend of our channel, our good friend, the Divine Light Pop Smokes, Mr. James Shaw. You've seen him here on trivia as well, too. He is holding that briefcase, that fight for gold briefcase at any time. If he feels like triggering that, he could end up becoming the new SPW champion. And you look at the lay of the land. Oz is defending against former champion Cool Guy Sky on that card. Could the Divine Light be looking to take the opportunity to become the new SPW champion? Very well could, but he may also want to watch out for whoever wins that Southern Rumble because they're going to be looking for the champion next. And man, when you guys see Big J Rilla walking in there, you know that him and the Divine Light over in IPW have had their issues, and it was J Rilla who dethroned Mr. James Shaw for the IPW New Zealand Championship as well, too. So something that the Divine Light is going to need to consider in his choices of picking who he cashes in on.
I have no doubt that James Shaw's got a plan up his sleeve. He's going to talk and connive and trick his way out of this somehow.
I'm sure he will. We'll be happy to show that and be part of it here on the channel. But I think this has been a very fun and successful trivia night again. I appreciate everybody joining. Congratulations to Dara on Twitch. Congratulations to Andre on YouTube, and co-champion Astrid hanging there, always underestimating her knowledge of pro wrestling and hanging right in there to become a co-champion, only getting beaten in a penalty shootout at this is what we'll call it. The penalty shootout that took her out. But that's going to be it for Ring Respect Radio. As we are saying our goodbyes, we're going to go over to Jamie and find out where you can follow him and what he's got coming up for you.
Best place to follow me is pariomagazine.com.au. Lots of interviews and stuff coming up over there. Next week, dropping an interview with One Shot Mitch Ryder, who has recently been wrestling in Japan from Australia, which is very cool.
Fantastic. And Lauren, where can the good people find you and what do you have coming up?
Right now I'm doing the vast majority of my social stuff through Twitch at twitch.tv/LaurenGoodnight. But if you want to find me on social media, you can absolutely find me on laurengoodnight.bsky.social.
There you go. All right, Heel Papa, cost me money because your beautiful tickers across the screen, and tell the people where they can find you, what you got coming up.
All right, I'm on this channel, OLE Podcasts, and the Video Bros Network every Thursday night for Ring Respect Radio. Other than that, I can be found on Elon Musk's free speech wonderland, known as X, at smokes_papa. Also on Twitch at papa_smokes_. That's
why we love to hate Papa Smokes. It's comments like that, but myself, Bobby Munson, you can find me over the X at Real Bobby Munson, Instagram and Threads, Video Bros SK, Twitch, it's Video Bro_Bobby Munson, and the Blue Sky, BobbyMunson.bsky.social. You can also follow all OLE podcast shows here on YouTube and Twitch, and we are across all social media as well, too. Make sure you give a follow, a sub, a like, all those wonderful things, thumbs up, subscribe on YouTube, leave a comment. Please leave a comment because we check those comments, we get back to those comments, and it helps push this algorithm a whole long way. So it'll be very helpful. Papa Smokes also forgot to let you know that this Saturday you can catch us on the Prairie Pro Wrestling YouTube channel. We are going to be back with more wrestling action, and this Saturday featuring the Battle Royal that took place at the Saskatoon Berries baseball game. You're going to be able to see that 16, I will say, competitor Battle Royal, Papa Smokes. We don't want to get our words wrong because you and I got in a little bit of an argument about this last week because of who comes in at number 16 and the legalities around Bears being allowed into wrestling matches. But aside from the
allowed
point,
into wrestling matches, bears are practically humans. If not ears, why not wrestler shaped?
Yeah. I think it's only fair. Yeah. But you'll be able to catch all of that stuff this Saturday on the Prairie Pro Wrestling YouTube channel, as well as catch myself and Andre C this Sunday for Point of View right here on the channel. We're going to be talking about the year in all the week in sports, as well as catching you up on all the latest transfers from the English Premier League. Lots of cool stuff happened there. We're going to be doing our Premier League predictions. And if you can, join us in the chat because it is my man Andre C's big birthday this Sunday, and we want to celebrate in style for our good friend Andre C this Sunday. So joining us on Point of View for that. It is going to be a great time. I thank each and every one of you for joining us right here in the chat tonight, and we will bid you all adieu. Take care, everybody. See you soon.